mentioned last week that you expect Kyle Frazier to play, right away.
Mhm.
How's he looking right now, and does he have a chance to be not too deep in the first couple of weeks?
I talked to Ellis the other day about it, and he's in the mix, and I think every day he feels more comfortable. It's like anything else, the more that you do, the better you'll get at it. But he's a competitor. He's a smart football player. He understands offensive concepts, and there's a good chance to get out in the field.
Gus, can you talk about Gage Batten?
Yeah, Gage has really done a very good job for us, and really turned into Jay Prosh's backup. And he's a tough, physical kid. He's a very intelligent football player, and we really think he's got a bright future at that position.
Gus, who's been backing up Reese at center at this point? Is it still Tunde, or is Alex and Avery working?
Well, we got about 3 or 4, but Tunde will be the next center to go in. But Alex also has, he's been working hard, snapping the football and pre-practice and other things, and we got him in the mix. So you can never have enough quarterbacks in our system. You can never have enough centers.
So you're comfortable with Tunde right now, with the shotgun snaps?
Yeah, he's the next guy that'll go in.
How many freshmen do you expect him to put out there in game one?
There'll be quite a few. By the early part of next week, we'll have everything defined. But I'd say at this point there'll be many.
Is the right tackle competition still going?
It is. Patrick, Avery, Sean's playing some right and left. The good thing is we have more depth at tackle than we've ever had since I've been here.
What type of fall has Greg Robinson had over there left tackle so far?
He's had a very good fall. He's turned into one of those guys that, as a coach, or at least from my standpoint, you don't have to worry about. I know Coach Grimes does, but I've got a lot of confidence in him. He makes very few mental mistakes, and he's a great competitor.
Gus, you haven't coached against Mike Leach before, but does this offense remind you at all about any past opponents you've had over the years?
Of course, when I was at Tulsa, we played against Houston, which is running a very similar offense. But he's one of the best in the business on the offensive side of the football. He's proven that over the years. I know he'll have his team ready.
Well, a guy like you, Gus, who runs a run-oriented offense the way you do, and people say, "Oh, it's a lot like Leach." You hear people say that. We hear people say that. Do you look at that as almost like a different language? Air raid, is it totally dissimilar to what you?
I think so. We're a run the football to open up the pass, play action. I know they're a pass to open up the run. But they've been very successful doing what they do.
Was Justin Garrett able to do stuff today?
Yes, he was able to practice, moved around well.
What's the timetable for Jonathan Jones' recovery?
That's a good question. It'll be a while.
Take a few more.
Yes, we had along with camp and practice and all that stuff, has there been a big picture moment for you the last month, 2 months of just appreciating coming from Shiloh and Springdale and making coach's choice videos to being a week away from the season now?
Yeah, I think that's probably a daily deal. I'm very appreciative. I feel very blessed to be doing what I'm doing at a great place like Auburn. And it probably crosses my mind how blessed I am probably once a day, maybe more.
Gus, who's your backup, like a boundary safety right now? Who's in the mix for that?
Well, we got Kyle Frazier. He'll be in the mix.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.